All right, everyone, so I am in my car taking off my seatbelt as I'm doing this video commentary. Do I have to do it in my car? No. Do I want to? Yes, my seats are very comfortable, so I'm just going to roll with it. So right here, started off by doing leg press. I think that's 8 or 9 plates, something like that on each side. Wasn't trying to go too crazy heavy with the weight just because I recently found out I have tendonitis in both of my knees. It's worse in my left than my right. So I have to do something about that, get some knee sleeves and whatnot, kind of change up my training style a little bit, which I have been. I've been more focusing on doing less exercises, but more sets within that. So I've actually found that to be extremely beneficial and been getting better results with that way. So I'm happy with it. So we did 10 sets of 10 on the leg press. Right after the leg press, it was actually stupid packed in there, so were just kind of going with whatever we could. So I was just messing around with the Smith machine, doing Smith machine squats. It was 6 sets, I think, 6 or 7. It was 6 or 7 sets, and we did anywhere between 8 and 10 reps on this one. So this one I was mainly trying to focus my glutes on, but started aggravating my sciatic nerve because I was pushing my butt back really far, which was kind of inflaming my lower back. So that one, Eric's knee did not agree with on, or this machine, period. So he kind of just skipped it after like his, I think he did 1 or 2 sets with it, and then he was just like, yeah, I'm gonna skip this one, which I was like, that's fine, that's fair. If you're having pain, don't worry about it. And that's the thing, like, if you're having pain, don't work through it. You need to stop and pick up a different exercise, or just stop and see what the problem is in general. Like, go to a doctor or get it checked out. You know, like, it's just one of those things where you just have to be better safe than sorry, you know. Get gains later. Take care of yourself now. That's what I'm learning to do more of. So this was just a big jumbled clip, and I might as well just go through like this entire video again and just go with it. Just one take, just a one-take audio clip. This clip was actually super frustrating, like, to just go through, because I was trying to get all my settings correct. Like, this just goes to show you, like, this is a struggle that sometimes goes behind the videos. Like, you see the most perfect sets that I always do, like, every single time. So it was actually super frustrating because I couldn't actually get the pin out, and then I was having trouble getting the pin in, and I had to like really slam it, and then the weights were sticking together, and as soon as I would let it up, it wouldn't fall apart, or if it did, it'd make a really loud noise, and it was just super aggravating. So I was trying to do drop sets on this one. It was 5 sets, 3 drops, so not necessarily focus too much on like the amount of reps and the amount of weight necessarily on it. Like, just start heavy, go light. But you'll see here in just a second, I just got done with that and trying to get on the machine, I pulled it out okay at that time, trying to fit it in, would not fit in, so I had to get down and try and fit it in again, smash it in. Nope, not working there. And it's still okay. I think I just got in just well enough, possibly. Yeah, okay, I did remember correctly. Got in well enough, and now you see the weight plates wouldn't drop. I think they did. Yeah, they just did now. Okay, so going into my second drop, my third drop, I just get so frustrated to the point where I'm just like, you know what, screw it, and I just went over, and I think Eric just like stopped the clip at that point because I was just like, you know what, screw this, like, I'm done. Like, I'm just gonna go down to a machine that just works because I was sick and tired of having to deal with it. I was already in my zone, and it was really like messing up and like putting me in a funk, and I just was not super happy with it. So yeah, you can see the struggle, still struggling, getting frustrated. I said fuck it at this point, and now I'm just going over to a different machine. I'm walking away, and Eric is like, you know, I'm just gonna try and fix this thing. So I was just like, fuck it, completely just fuck it. So the thing we realized is that you had to lift it up just a little bit extra to get it in because it was off. So that's what we found out. I still didn't use it after that because I didn't really feel like getting overly frustrated at one particular machine. Even Eric just like struggling to like get his position and stuff right too. It was a very interesting night that night. Like, weird vibes. Like, it was kind of like negative vibes. I don't know. It was weird. Wouldn't want to repeat that night. But he's just kind of going through everything. Yet again, drop sets, 3 sets per leg. So I wasn't like too particularly focused yet again on like the amount of reps and the amount of weight. Just start heavy and then go light. Just see what feels good for you. Make sure you keep it even if you're doing single leg exercises on something specific like this, or just any sort of single body part exercise. Make sure you keep the rep range the same. Even if it's easier on one leg than the other, still keep the same rep range just so you can even out like your, I guess, physique. So it's like one leg's not bigger than the other type of thing. There's a time and a place to work on strength, and that's not when you're trying to get symmetry. So rolling into this next clip in like 2 seconds, and bam. So I actually didn't know he had it rolling because I was just trying to set everything, because Serena was using the leg extensions before he and I came over, because we just did all of our hamstrings in one big go for the most part. So I didn't know he was recording, and then she was headed out, so I was staying by, and I got all my stuff set and ready to go. And this one was the same thing. It was 5 sets. We did drop sets on this one as well. So I did 3 drops with this exercise, and it felt pretty good. I gassed my hamstrings pretty good after all that, and then now time to gas the leg extension machine to just destroy the quads. I don't know how I feel about this one whole big take thing, because I've been talking for 6 minutes and 30 seconds right now. Well, at least on my time, I'm looking at that, because I'm over 6 minutes and 40 seconds, heading into 50 in the video, just minus the intro. So I'm going through all my drops. I will say this is, leg extensions burn a lot more than the leg curl machine. I don't know why, but maybe because I do so much straight leg deadlifts, I think my hamstrings are just used to it at that point. I'm not sure, but always trying to switch it up, try new things, do stuff that's a little bit different. But sometimes you lose your creativity when you lose your motivation, but yet again, you have to try and find your creativity even though you're not motivated, and find your motivation even when you're not creative, if that makes sense. So Eric is finishing out this clip, or this exercise, I mean. We're going to be rolling into a different clip where we go on to calf exercises. Now, I will say my calves have gotten a lot thicker, a lot stronger, a lot meatier and bigger, and I've been enjoying my results very, very nicely. And specifically, I have to give a lot of credit to the standing calf raise machine that you see that I'm using right here. So it's just been a fantastic machine to like just actually use. So my calves have gotten a pretty decent size. That was actually stupid heavy that I was using, so I wasn't quite getting that full stretch, but I was getting good contraction, which is really nice. So same thing on this one. We did 3 drops, and we did 5 or 6 sets on this one. Calves, I just love to just freaking go super hard on the end of the workout, and I save them for the end of the workout too, because pretty much the entire rest of your body is just like super just gassed, like you're just wasted pretty much. And that's why it's good to just save calves for like the very end, because that's one muscle group that you haven't really touched that much throughout your entire workout. You don't really get calves or nothing like that with like squats or anything. I mean, it's a good muscle to have strength in so you can stabilize, but that's more going into like your glutes and your hams and your quads and your hip flexors, extensors and stuff like that. So more so your hip flexors, but you get my point. So our next sets that we did, we actually dropped the sets for each other so we could keep our feet positioned, so it made life a little bit easier for us, because this did suck having to do 5, I believe it was 5 sets. Don't quote me, but it was very nice to get through 5 sets with a partner having to drop weight with you. This just proves my point all the more that it's nice to have a partner when you go to the gym. Not only to help motivate you and push you, but also like help you like drop sets and like film and stuff like that. It's just really nice. So hope you enjoyed the video. It's the end of the workout. Have a great rest of your day. Stay strong. Stay lifting.